Hello, Soul Lights. It's wonderful to connect with you. Welcome back to my channel, those of you that have been traveling with me for a while on the soul path. And if you happen to be new, welcome. I'm Michele. I hope you find some insight, understanding, guidance, and direction. So in this reading, we are going to be looking at the dynamics of a relationship. This could be from business to personal to romance to friendship, but we're going to look at how the two energies are mixing. How are your personalities mixing? And also the potential of the relationship. Now, this could also be good if there's a misunderstanding or miscommunication in a particular relationship, or if there's some challenging aspects to the relationship. This is really to give some understanding into why the two of you come together, what is the meaning of the relationship, what are the dynamics, and perhaps we'll even get where is this relationship going. As always, the timestamps are in the description box. I will be doing a bit of a tune-in, a bit of an alignment meditation. This is going to be soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. And I'm also going to bring some stones in and a shell. This one is the 7th house, partnership, or partners. It's a 31. And I am feeling citrine is what I'm getting. Venus, love, and we've got the shell. I picked this shell off the beach. And then for Libra, the third soul story, balance, number 19, we've got chrysocolla. I hope you can see those. So you can skip ahead to the timestamps and tune in, or you can spend this bit of time with me aligning further. If you're staying with me, go ahead and take a deep breath in. Pause at the top of the breath. As you exhale, let that exhalation be a bit longer than the in-breath. Inhaling peace and calm. Exhaling any tension or stress. Inhaling clarity and calm. Exhaling right action. Now bring your awareness to the crown chakra and connect into the crown. Consciously breathe the full length of the body, breathing in consciously the full length of the body, breathing out consciously the full length of the body. The next in-breath, you're going to breathe in above the crown chakra, about 2 to 3 feet. Pause the breath. Consciously breathe out, drawing the breath down to the center of your body. The next breath in, breathe in another 2 to 3 feet, or perhaps 6 feet up, bringing your awareness 6 to 8 feet above the crown chakra. Pause there into that natural pause point, extending, expanding into the soul star chakra. When you're ready, breathing out, consciously drawing the breath down to the center of the body, out through the chakras at the soles of the feet, down deep into the earth star chakra, feeling more connected and safe, secure on this earth plane. Breathing into the soul star chakra, pausing in the natural pause point, opening up through the higher self into infinite healing light energy of of clarity and understanding from Source. Breathing back down and feeling that Source energy bringing clarity into purposeful action. Now when you feel a little more centered inside, drop deeper into your body and focus in the heart-lung area of your body. Focus on your heart chakra. Breathe into the heart chakra and out of the heart chakra. Breathe into the heart chakra and out of your heart chakra. Breathe into your heart chakra and out of your heart chakra. The next breath in, breathe into the heart chakra and breathe out, radiating your healing light energy out into the world, out into the universe. Breathing back in the heart energy right back to you. And knowing all the answers, all the guidance that you receive is for the highest good on a soul level, connecting you to the higher self, opening to the healing light source energies of God, the universe, the all that is. Trusting your own inner knowing, your own inner guidance for what is of most resonance, harmony, life affirming, and life enhancement for you. Soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Soul light, let's get to the readings. Much peace and light. Hello, soul story number 1. This is your reading. You chose card 31, the 7th house of partners, partnership. This is a very personal reading for you, a very personal time. You also chose citrine. Now we'll see how these energies play out more when I do the spread. I'm actually going to be doing a specific spread for this reading. But citrine has a lot to do with creativity, creative expansion, an increase in self-esteem, or it helps you increase your self-esteem, your self-worth, understanding of self. It opens you into abundance. Now if you look at this citrine, it's like a little bit like an egg. It reminds me kind of a teardrop too, so there could have been some sadness or disappointment or disillusionment, but I'm also getting an egg of possibilities. Look at on the other side, so there could be some surprises within this relationship. Okay, so we'll get some more clarity and understanding. I want to make sure you can see that. Okay, 7th house, partnership, 31-4. So that again it has something to do with security also. All right, this deck is going to represent you, and this deck is going to represent the other person. I decided to use 2 different decks. Usually I use 1 deck, but sometimes I like using 2 because sometimes you may get the same cards. So let's look and see. So I'm going to go back and forth, and we're going to first be looking at what you're bringing into, or how you see yourself. Okay, how you see yourself, how you see the other person, how you see yourself, how you see the other person. So you've got Libra there. That's interesting for relationship there. Now, how you see or feel the other person. How are you feeling towards the other person and the relationship? How are you? Ooh, there's a few cards that come out, but we've got this Queen of Cups. So that's how you feel towards the other person. So you've got a water sign there. Okay, so that has a lot to do with kind of a feeling nature. Now we're going to look at how the other person sees him or herself, okay? So this is how you see yourself. This is how you see the other person. And this is how you feel toward the other person and the relationship. Now already when I was tuning in, I got that this was very personal. So this is how the other person sees him or herself. We've got the Four of Pentacles. And this is how the other person sees you. Seven of Swords. Okay, I see where this is going. Okay. Now, this is the insight into the other person's feelings, okay? So we're going to look at what's the insight into the other person's feelings. Well, this one just flew out. Ace of Swords. So this is insight into the other person, what they're thinking, what they're feeling. You know, what is the insight into the relationship? Now we're going to look at strengths and challenges that you bring in. What are the strengths that you're bringing in? These are the strengths. Three of Pentacles. These are the challenges. Eight of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. Soul story number one, I see where this is going. So this is the strength. These are the challenges. And then we're going to look at the strengths and the challenges that the other person is bringing in. What are the strengths and the challenges of the other person? Five of Swords. Now it was reversed. Okay, and then that's the strength, and here's the challenges. Three of Cups, but that's reversed. And Knight of Wands, that's reversed. Now, wow, this is going to be pretty powerful for you. Now we're going to look at the overall compatibility. Now this is going to explore the overall compatibility in the situation, and then we're going to sum it up. Now I'm also going to get some oracle cards also for each of you as well, but this is going to lay the foundation of what's the dynamics of the relationship. And let's look at the overall compatibility. And two cards just flew out, okay? So let's see what those are, because I always believe in flyers, especially with my guides. Oh, wow. Death, rebirth, and the world. This is the overall compatibility, so that's really interesting. Let's see, can you see those cards? I think I might move them up. Okay, this is the overall compatibility. We've got Scorpio here. We've got the Wheel, which is 10. Wheel of Fortune there. With balance, and I find it interesting because you did get the 7th house of partnerships, and you've got Libra here. Okay, so I'm getting a couple soul stories. And let's look at now the overview, like how can you improve this relationship? How can you improve this connection? I've gotten one card here. Okay, so, all right, soul story number one. I hope you're ready for this reading. You've got King of Wands, Page of Swords, and you've got 10 of Swords. This is the summary, or what we want to say, you know, what can overall projection and what can you do. Now, first of all, I am definitely getting in this connection that you may be having an issue with patience. This person is they're not moving as quickly as you would like. They're uncertain. If this is a relationship where you've gotten back with someone or back in touch with someone, they're not quite sure yet of the relationship. They're going to make some decisions, and probably, if not in a month's time, I would say in the winter months. So it is going to, this is going to take a little bit longer, this connection, okay? You have the Three of Wands there. You're looking towards the future. This is you. You're looking towards the future. Move a little closer here. This is you. This is how you see the other person. You see them as a partner. You see them as a good potential. You see them as relationship material. And Queen of Cups is how you feel. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be Libra. You have the 7th house. You've chose the 7th house. Now, this could be a partnership that's very creative, or you have the potential to have a personal relationship and a very creative relationship. The baggage that you're bringing, let's look at you first. The baggage that you're bringing, well, the strength is the 3 of Pentacles. You're willing to work through this. You're willing to work. You're willing to put the work in. You want to work together. You want a relationship that is very harmonious and very creative. And you're looking for creative partnerships. You're looking for a relationship that is creative. Now, you could have met this person at work or some kind of project, or you could have talked about working together. The challenges that you're bringing, soul story number 1, is patience and feeling tied up. So in other words, I feel like for you, you're learning to allow things to grow naturally. And maybe if you were with this person before, it only went to a certain level. There's something that's maybe tying you up to an old perception about yourself or how relationships go. Maybe you get in your head, in your mind about a particular relationship. You really, there may be time as a factor, age, or something you want to accomplish or you want to do and you don't want to do it on your own. You want to do it in partnership. But you have to tend to not only obviously yourself, but the relationship. So the relationship is taking some kind of unfolding. It's unfolding perhaps very slowly, or it may have unfolded quicker before and now it's gone back into a slower pace where you're wondering, where is this going? What's going on with this relationship? I see you're open to a deeper emotional connection, but this person is still kind of wondering. They're not quite sure. And they see you as a little bit strategizing, okay? So story number 1. So they may see like, okay, maybe you want them to text every day or every other day, or, there's something. I'm just giving an example. But then you guys have a talk and then you say, oh, it doesn't matter. You don't have to text me, whatever. We can just get together whenever. But this person is seeing, I don't think they're really like that. They want more. So I definitely feel, because the challenges this person is bringing has a lot to do, what they are bringing that's positive, let's look at that, is they've released doubt and negativity, either about themselves, you, the relationship. So if they were pretty negative about the relationship or had a lot of doubts in their life, they've somehow released that, moved through that. Maybe they've gotten counseling or therapy or something. But I do feel that they are more positive about life now, and maybe even you as a connection. The only issue I see is they're not quite ready to move either forward or as quickly. Okay, these are reversed. These are delay cards. So it could have been in the past that they, were hurt or they rushed in, and now they want to really they want to take their time. And in fact, they're showing up as the 4 of Pentacles. You're showing up at the 3 of Wands was very much about, let's do it, let's go. I can see the big picture. This is going to be great. This is going to be fun. And you've got Citrine. You're ready for fun. You're ready for joy. You're ready to move forward in a creative way of living and being. You're ready for a new lifestyle. You're already looking ahead, but they're looking within. They're looking at what they have or where they were. They're just not quite sure, okay? They're not quite sure. They want to put a pause on things, or they have put a pause on things, or they're just not moving in the direction or as quickly as you would like. Okay, they're also seeing that maybe you might be feeling that they're seeing you this way, but they may feel they need to strategize with you. I think this person has trust issues. That's what I'm getting. There's trust issues. And that could be why they are maybe not revealing as much to you or was what you would like them to reveal. I feel like they are thinking a lot about the relationship. They're thinking about the direction of the relationship. They're thinking about how you are in the relationship, that you're very, open. You've got a lot of heart energy. I feel like you're very intuitive. Probably you talk about that. But they know they have to make a decision. They definitely know you have to make a decision. Now, the compatibility or the problem is there's new direction. Something has to change in this relationship. And we're going to look further, because what you've got is the Ten of Swords, leaving the past behind, whatever hurts or betrayals, whether it's you wanting to rush in to feel more safe or comfortable, them wanting to take their time and pull back to feel more safe and comfortable. It does show you're going to be having some kind of discussion and getting more on the same page. So I do feel like communication is really good. There's going to be an opening of communication. Lines of communication are going to be opening. And I feel like you are going to go in a, I'd say for 99% of you, in a new direction with this person. Okay, some of you it will be with someone else, unless this person has Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo placements. Okay, but it does show overcoming communication. So this could be a transformative relationship for some of you, where you get on the same page, because the death card, death, rebirth, and also the wheel can mean that whatever was held back or down, now it turns on the upside, right? And also it's like a new leaf, it's a new opportunity once you have the discussions that need to be had. Okay, let's get some further clarity. Got some new runes from an amazing subscriber, Siggy, thank you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, here we go. Thorn. So you're coming out of, I'm not sure how these show on camera, but you're coming out of a thorny patch. Difficulties, uncertainty, challenging. You're coming out of challenges. Okay, Bjork. Things, birth, breakthrough. Things getting better. So a new birth. And then you've got Uraz or Ur, which is strength, which is very good for the strength of any kind of endeavor, situation, or relationship. So it looks like you're coming into a time that out of this thorny patch, out of what you've been going through, make sure you can see, out of this thorny patch, things grow. There's growth on your side, there's growth on their side, and the relationship gets stronger. Okay? Now, for that 1% of you, the relationship, there could be a moving on, and you're stronger and you're attracting someone else. For most of you, I feel this could be a marriage with 7th house here, and with the Justice card, this could be a committed relationship already, and you're just going through a thorny patch, or you're meeting somebody, or you met somebody that the dynamics are that it leads to a stronger relationship. It leads to a committed relationship. I feel by what I'm seeing, you just have to allow time. Okay, and especially here with Thorn. I love this. Aren't these beautiful runes? Bjork, birth. This is birth. Growth. So the relationship grows, and this is your stronger strength. This is the ox. It grows stronger, but not without the learning lesson. So there's a bit of a learning curve in this relationship that has to do with patience and trust and understanding that somebody may do something differently. They may do it in a different way than what you do it, but that's okay. So this is challenging you to connect in to your self-esteem, your self-worth. Do more fun, have more. This could be a creative partnership, or you could do something creatively together, create a project or business. But both of you are working on self-esteem and self-worth, value, and seeing your value, or you've gone through a lot and now you're seeing your value individually. And also you're going to be seeing the value of the relationship, how the relationship supports you. And I feel this individual is going to be seeing your value more. They're going to value the I feel like they already do value the relationship, to be honest, but they just move at a slower pace. They're in their little cave, or they go in their cave, or they get busy or something. They're really wanting to slow things down, or they already did slow things down. And you've got to come to balance with the Justice card there, Libra. You have to come to balance. So let's get some more insight. Loss. Okay, grief, sorrow, pain. Okay, maybe that's the past. Whoa. Okay, do we want all those message? Oh yeah, here it goes. Look at this. They're avoiding, blocking, free spirit, risk, it's a possibility, pushing away. But then look where we come, into charming, graceful, luxurious, beauty, swans, mate for life. So for the 1%, you meet someone new rather quickly, and it's still cautioning you to not push, because you're definitely ready for this relationship, or you're ready to go to that next level. But I do feel what's causing the situation between the two of you is past grief, sorrow, and loss. And that's causing one of you to want to take the risk and go, hey, let's do it. Let's focus on the possibilities. And the other person is avoiding the conversation. Maybe you feel they're pushing away. But again, beauty, Bjork, pushes through. Let's see if we can get some other messages there. Let's see, let me wonder if you can see this. Still working out this camera angle. Let me move this camera back just a little bitty. How's that? Okay, now let's look and see. Soul story number 1. What do you need to know for the highest good for all concerned? Ooh, sexual chemistry. You feel a powerful sexual chemistry with someone that will turn into something lasting on a deeper level. There's your message. So there's chemistry there. Maybe you've already been together. You know, you've had some intimate connections, mentally, emotionally, sexually, and you're good to go. You're ready to go. It's just that they have a different unfolding. What can I say? Okay, so in the past, you had unrequited love. Okay, so again, you're healing from the loss or unrequited love. And here it is. You share unwanted habits or traits, reflecting. So again, it's about loss. It's okay. This is just reflecting from heartache, pain, grief, loss, past situations. It's just both of you are kind of suffering from the same thing, or challenged. You're not suffering, but you're challenged with the same thing. You're just handling it differently. So I feel like if you just keep to this, see what's good for both of you, which is Thuraz here, then there's growth in a new direction. There's a breakthrough that comes in. And that's also by the Ten of Swords and the Page of Swords. That's showing that there's some kind of breakthrough and communication where you're able to get on the same page. And look at this. Guards will be up in this relationship. It's okay to be cautious and take it slow and make an effort to trust a little more. That says it all. That's it. That's what you're going through here. So you just have to trust. Soul story number 1. Take it slow. It's okay. Guards will be up. This person has their guard up. Maybe you had your guard up in the beginning, and now you're like, I'm ready to take a risk. It's okay. I can do this. And now they're guarded. So I feel like just with communication and just keeping things to process, let the process kind of unfold a bit. Don't, like let them have how their process is, and you have your process, and you come to some kind of understanding, okay? Let's put these here so you can better see. okay, but that on guard. It's definitely chemistry there. And again, with Bjork, Thuraz, challenges, tough times, difficult times. This can be hard in relationships because it's thorn. Thuraz or thorn. It means, but the thing is, if you take the top of this off, it's Wunjo, which means happiness, harmony. But that's where you're coming from. So you're learning to grow through this. This is a growing situation. You know, we're always growing. That's what my dad says. You're growing till you die. Oh, wow. Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Wow. That's it for both of you, whether it's with this person or with you. We've got two more, and then we're going to close the Astro Dice. You've got honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So to me, what that means, honesty, here we go with the Page of Swords, has to do with honesty, speaking truthfully. It also has to do with learning something new, a learning lesson, getting over miscommunication. And this to me is about two people coming together and just saying, well, this is what I kind of envisioned, or what I thought, or what I needed. What do you envision? What do you think? What do you need? Okay, and now let's strike a happy medium. Okay, so I do feel like there's going to be some honest communication in this relationship. You're going to move in more into a space of understanding so that you can move forward. You're going to be getting on the same page. Okay, let's see if there's any guidance or insights with the Astro Dice. So story number 1. Ooh, 11th house Gemini. So Neptune in Gemini. That's to lighten up. That's to have fun. That's the citrine. That's the citrine there. Have fun. Lighten up, communicate. An 11th house, this is a soulmate, a soul partner, a kindred spirit. This is somebody with similarities to you, maybe spiritually. And so it's saying communicate with, and look at the, have faith, look at the higher vision. Also, in a light way, you want to look at any illusions or delusions. I thought this, I thought that. And just bring in clarity, but look at the positive, look at what is working. You know, if this is a friendship or a business situation or collaborative situation, focus on the creativity, the collaboration. If it's a personal, romantic relationship, committed relationship, or relationship you want to become committed, either more committed or committed, bring the spirituality in, look at the higher ideal or principle, and leave some doors open. You need to have patience. That's here, the 7 of Pentacles. Need to have patience, let it unfold, but focus also on what is working, focus on the feelings within the situation, and also focus on the support. I feel you get support from this individual. All right, Radiant Soulites, let's look at your Soul Insights mantra. Let me go into the Akashic. This is definitely a soul connection. I trust the guidance from my higher self, and I am open to learning new ways of relating and experiencing life. Much peace and light. Lots of love. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. Welcome to this reading. If you chose Soul Story number 2, this is your reading. You chose Venus, and you've got the number 4 here, the Venus sign, a shell, and then you have a shell here. So this is very much about opening, I feel like art, creativity, music. You've gone through a lot in your life at this time that has a lot to do with feelings, intuition, and creativity, and integrating that into your life. I feel like you're creating a new life or new way of being, and very much love and what fulfills you, what you love, and how you want to share your love in the world is really at the forefront for you right now. I do feel there's something or someone new coming in for you, so we're going to look at that. We're going to get a fuller reading. I'm going to use tarot and oracle cards, but we're also going to be looking at you and your person, whether this is romantic, business. I kind of feel this is romantic, maybe business, if it's a creative endeavor. But you're really focused on partnership. Now you've got the shell, which has to do also about going deep and bringing what you learn or understand about the depths of your feeling, of your intuition, and of your emotions, and bringing those upwards. Some of you may have had challenges communicating your needs and wants, or communicating how you're really feeling about something or someone. So the message for you is to kind of dig deep and open to the cup. You see this shell is also a cup. It's nature wanting to give to you, to give back to you. So you could spend a lot of time in nature. Nature could bring balance to you. But you're really looking for harmony and a harmonization in relationship at this time. And I do feel with you choosing Venus that there is a very important relationship either on your mind or coming in for you. And let's look and see what that is. I want to make sure, whoops, I keep hitting the camera. Okay, let's put this down this way so that you can see it better. There we go. And there's the shell. All right. So we're going to be looking at how you see yourself, how you see the other person. First, we're going to look at you. And then we're going to see the same with your person, how they see themselves, how they see you, how they see the relationship. Person, also how you see the relationship. So I'm using the Light Seer Tarot. That's going to represent you, your energies. So I'm going to see soul story number 2. God, I'm getting a lot of names. I don't know who this is for, but I hear a Dave or David. Wen or Ben. Shirley or Charlene. So there's a lot. Okay, there's a lot of people around you. So this is how you see yourself right now. Hangman. Okay. Hang person. Hang girl. Hang person. Can you see that? This is how you see the other person. 9 of Cups. And this is how you feel towards the other person and the relationship. 4 of Pentacles. Now that's interesting because you got a 4 here. So you want a long-term relationship. You want stability. You want to build on something. Okay? Whether it's creatively or within a partnership. You want a partnership that's going to bring the stability. The 4 of Pentacles. So you have very specific ideas. I would say by this, we're going to look at other cards, but it looks like you could have met somebody already. If you haven't, you're going to. If the Hangman is still happening at this reading, you're about to meet someone that is the ideal partner for you. Otherwise, if you're asking about an existing relationship, which this is more about what are the dynamics of this relationship. Now, we're going to look at the other person, how the other person sees themselves. I'm going to change the layout a little bit. So we're going to look at how does this other person see themselves? How do they see themselves? And how do they see themselves and how do they feel about themselves? I'm going to put this right here because this is you. And this is how they see themselves. King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or having those qualities or that kind of focus. I get Emperor energy, and with the 4 of Pentacles there and the Venus The Venus card, because all the minor arcana correspond to the major arcana. So all the fours correspond to the Emperor. Now, this is how the person sees you. 8 of Wands. Wow, okay. So this could be a new connection that's just taking off. Now, this is insight into the other person's feelings towards you and the relationship is the Chariot. They want to move forward. Yeah, this person wants to move forward. So there's definitely, you feel like you've met the right person, the right one. You've come out of either stagnation with this person or uncertainty, or nothing was really going, forward for you in your life. Let's see, as far as relationship goes. Now, we're going to look at the strengths and challenges you bring to the relationship. We're going to put that here, and then the same for them. So let's look at the strengths that you bring. What do you bring to this relationship? Clearly, I can already see that you're very happy about this connection. You feel a sense of fulfillment. It's a wish come true from having, maybe a long time not being in relationship. Okay, I kind of said to look here at the bottom. The guide said to look to the bottom for you. So we got the 6 of Wands. You bring a lot of success, victory. Also love. Wow. These are the strengths. Now, I just go intuitively because normally I don't choose cards this way, but 2 of Cups. So you're very ready for relationship. You feel love. You feel like you scored. You feel like, wow, this is a great connection. This is a great situation. I'm ready. I'm moving forward. I feel you're doing much better in your life. You're coming out of a time of, you've put in a lot of time for improvement. Now let's look at the challenges. 2 of Swords. This is the challenges. So these are the strengths. That's 6 of Wands, Ace of Cups, and 2 of Cups. So that's really tying in nicely with the 9 of Cups, which is how you see the other person. Like the challenges you're bringing is the 2 of Swords. So there could be some indecision, or you need to calm. Well, let's just see what else comes through. And 5 of Pentacles, you're worrying. Is this going to last? Is this going to be it? Is there this compatibility? So you just need to work on peace and calm, harmony, getting out of doubt, and having a negative idea about relationship. Now, there could have been also some money issues going on with you at some point that you're kind of, worried about. But as far as emotional fulfillment, it's showing emotional fulfillment there. Now let's look at this person that you're connecting with, that you want to know about. So now we want to look at how this person, what their strengths and challenges. So what are the strengths that this person is bringing to the relationship? What are the strengths that this person is bringing, and then also the challenges that they're bringing? Is it that they want to move forward and you don't? These are the strengths that they're bringing, the stars. So there's a healing going on. This is the Aquarius. So we've got Cancer energy with Cancerian with the shell. There's an emotional connection. Let's see any other. The World. This person wants to really move forward. Okay, now this is some of the challenges they're bringing, which is the 5 of Cups. So you're bringing the 5 of Pentacles, they're bringing the 5 of Cups. So there's some, some doubt, some fear about previous relationships or past relationships, disappointment, and they're also bringing that 4 of Cups sometimes. So you might think sometimes they're avoiding something, or they don't want to talk about something, or you might be thinking they're focused on other things. I get with this individual, you could travel together. There could be moving to another country, another state at the least. I feel like what this relationship brings big changes, and that might be a little challenging, okay, for you. That might bring some challenges for you. Now we're going to look at the overall compatibility, okay, and then we're going to take another look through and see. You're very ready. This person brings a healing energy. They bring a new people to you, a new group to you. We've got Aquarius energy. We've got, let's see, we got emotions. We've got fire. We've got passion. There's something, either everything's falling into place, but you're not quite ready, or you want to go slower. Or you want things to play out more, but this is, a good match for you. So now we're going to look at the overall compatibility. Wow, 10 of Cups. This is great compatibility. You've got 10 of Cups. I think you're a little scared. The 10 of Cups are there. And now this is the overview. This is like, what do you need to focus on? What will help you in this is inner strength. And also, I feel for you, soul story number 2, it's also not to get thrown off in relationship, like not to merge with another person. Don't get enmeshed. Keep your own thing going. Okay. This is also brings in what can you do to strengthen the connection, right? This is about strengthening the connection. Let's see. So we're going to look at, is this about, I don't see this as about moving away from the relationship. I feel like the dynamics are good. The connection is really good. It's just, there's been emotional disappointment, maybe financial disappointment. There's been a fear of, is this going to last? Or are we really that compatible? Or you could have financial woes together if you're already coupled, But pretty much I really feel like there's a complete change that the two of you are making together. Okay, here's also, 8 of Pentacles and 2 of Wands, Virgo energy. This is about working on the relationship. This is about self-mastery, and also perhaps planning something in the future. I think that's going to help. That's going to help both of you feel more secure in the relationship, is if you plan something. So this is the compatibility. The overall compatibility is the 10 of Cups. This is the potential. This is the compatibility. Could be having a family together, or maybe one of you has children, or both of you have children. Or for some of you, if you already, let's say you're a bit older, the children could be some project or something you do together. But I feel like this relationship changes your worldview. It's saying work on it, work on yourself, work on your craft, your business, whatever. They do that, but work on the relationship. Put the time in. It's worth it. And make those plans. So it's saying, again, worth it. Strength, fortitude, focusing. Keep hitting that. All right, let's look and see. So that's the compatibility. Let's get a little more insight. I'm going to look at the runes. I have some beautiful runes from a subscriber. I'm so excited. I love it. An appreciation. Okay, so let's see. We've got these from Siggy. Okay, these are the ones that are coming out, which is 4 instead of 3. We've got, Firaz. But the difficult, you could have gone through difficult times, but you're moving past them. Then we've got Isis, or Isis. And then we've got Eo, or Iwaz, movement. This could be a move, change. You've got 8 of Wands here. So this leads me to say, are you thinking, should I stay? Should I go? Is it going to get any better? Is the grass greener on the other side? Now, again, these are general readings, so please trust your intuition, your own inner guidance. Obviously, if it's a non-life enhancing relationship, move on. But by what I see by the cards, there is a lot of love here. And what I get from spirit, psychically, what I get is there's a lot of love to build upon. This is about building on something. And then you've got, which is this one, Tiwaz, so energy picking up. So there is a lot about movement. This could be slowing down a little. So if things moved really quickly and you're like, it's caused you to be a little unstable, like, oh my God, things move so quickly, or oh my God, we jumped in. You can adjust the pace. I don't see that damaging the relationship. And I feel like things are moving forward. I'm going to take one more rune. Okay. Is this a breakup? No, I don't feel it's a breakup. If you broke up, you're getting back together. Yeah, here it is. Look at another person's point of view. You got Manaz. Okay, can you see that? Yeah, so if you broke up, I feel you're getting back together. I feel that it'll be stronger. Or if you've been uncertain, I definitely feel that there's a lot of planning with this relationship, which means that you're going to be putting your time in to make some goals, to have a vision, put a plan together of what you want to do, where you want to go. And if this also has to do with friendship and business, it shows a very good connection for creative endeavors, for projects, whether it's you and your intimate romantic partner, or friends, or collaborative relationships. So the dynamics, we mirror each other. So you're mirroring fives here, right? It was the Five of Cups, wasn't it? Yeah, Five of Cups and Five of Pentacles, but two fives make a 10, which means a new direction. So both of you want stability and security in your life and in your relationship. Okay, we've got beginning. Here we go. New direction, fresh start. There it is. So there we go. So if this is, okay, we got back together, this is going to work. So, or if this is an existing relationship, there's a fresh start, a new direction. Take a chance. Okay, so there is positive turning point. And you've got the World card. So this is, something is ending. The bad patch or the difficulty has ended. Things move forward. So things might have been stuck for a while, but now they're moving. And you're going to see why. You'll talk about it. You're going to see, why were things stuck or why didn't they work? Spiritual connection. You have a deep love. Your soulmates. This is all about unity. Okay, I always have to say the disclaimer. It's a general reading. Trust your intuition, but everything I'm getting psychically and from the cards is this is a very good relationship that's about to move to the next level. So if it hit a snag, okay, this is the thing that you're going to have to get over, though. Any resentment, stinging words, bitterness, or anger. So whether it's a disappointment that caused anger, or some kind of incompatibility or unwilling to work through something, that's what both of you are going to have to work through, whether it's past resentments or resentments in this relationship. For some of you, it's past relationships. So I'm going to put that here. And then let's get more messages. Soul story number 2. What is the overall view of this relationship? Long haul. Your love interest may be in it for the long haul and willing to go through all with you. Enjoy the journey. That is the 9 of Wands. That is the 8 of Pentacles. Okay? So every relationship hits snags or difficulties or long haul, or maybe the person isn't available as available emotionally because they're going through something, or you're not as available. But it is showing with the star, this is a very healing relationship. It's a lot about healing, maybe sexual healing. Because did you get something with the, you know, about a sexual connection? Maybe that was soul story number 2. Well, beginning. You got a spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates, but long haul. So this relationship is showing longevity, okay? And then you go into the unknown. You must proceed without knowing what the future holds. Conquer your fear. That's the 5s. The 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. There's fears due to past situations or past relationships. So this is about conquering those fears, moving past those fears. That's also the 2 of Wands right here. The 2 of Wands and the 9 of Wands is a lot about conquering fears. The thing is, you don't want to be defensive. And that can sometimes be bitterness. You know, I get it. You know, if you go through a lot, we get bitter. We can get bitter. So we don't want the strength to become hardened energy, hardened feelings, and bitterness. But there's definitely a spiritual connection and a new beginning. And then we've got shadow work. The relationship will trigger you to express your shadow side. There's much you can learn. Well, what did I say? You're learning. You're helping each other. You're getting through it. Wow, very positive. I keep getting this, though. You're having a new beginning. That's also the World card. That's also the Star card, because that has to do with healing. And after healing is a new beginning. There's a breakthrough, right? So there is a new beginning, a new direction. It could be you get on the same page, you take a chance. There's deep love and spiritual connection in this relationship. Okay. All right, let's look at Whispers of Love. Woo! Let's go. Let's see what you've got. Okay, we've got 2 cards for you, or 3. Love who you are. You're divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So this definitely, with the Four of Pentacles here, that has to do with a foundation. There is something about having a foundation, and then choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. That's self-explanatory. Take your connection there. I think some of you are wavering of what to do, but there is a lot of love in this connection, that's for sure. A lot of love. All right, let's look at the Astro Dice. Let me tune in. Soul story number 2. I keep hearing, I love you. You know, I love you. You're moving forward. You could also be planning a move that was put off, or you weren't sure was going to happen in regards to the move, if it could happen. So you could be putting your resources together, your money, paying off debt. Yeah, there's something about pooling resources. So story number 2. Oh, almost came off. All right, well, you've got the North Node in Virgo in the 10th house, Destiny house, house of career. So there is work to do with Virgo. Could be detoxing, cleansing, clearing out old resentments, old patterns, doing the shadow work here, right? Doing the shadow work. Individually, together for the long haul. That's it. You're going to that next level. It's a beautiful relationship. North Node is the direction to grow into, grow towards. It's a yes. It's slow but sure with Virgo there. It could be health, healing, health, a focus on health or healing. Virgo likes to build, you know, with that 4 of Pentacles here. Virgo likes to build. 8 of Pentacles, the card of Virgo. So you could be Virgo, they could be Virgo, Virgo placements, or it's just a time to heal what needs healing, and move forward. Put things in order, your house in order, your body in order, your dreams, goals in order, shared dreams, goals, and move forward on your path to destiny. That's what I'm getting for you. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am now ready to open to love and live a life through love. I am open and receiving sacred partnership now. So that's for you that either just met someone, but also if you are in partnership, you're opening it up to that next level of sacredness. Okay? You're going to be bringing in that spiritual connection more. Maybe you did in the beginning, where there's deep love, your soulmates. You're bringing in the unity, the awareness of the sacredness of your spiritual connection. All right, Soul Light. Much peace and light. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. So you chose Libra, balance. And this is representing the energies of soul story number 3. You've got a 19 here. The number 19 distills to a 10. Now, I'm getting a couple things. With the 1 energy, there's something about your independence or you moving forward. 9, there's some kind of completion to a new beginning with that 10. This definitely has a lot to do with relationship and balance in relationship. You've got the stone chrysocolla, which has to do with healing. Also singing and sound, so toning would be good for you. If you feel unbalanced, toning using healing crystal bowls or singing bowls, using singing bowls. This also has to do with the throat chakra and also clearer vision. Chrysocolla has to do with finding your own pace. So there's something about you in relationship of being in equal partnerships. Okay, so perhaps that's something. We'll see what else is going on for you in the reading. Now, I'm going to be looking at your energies in the reading, what you're bringing to the relationship. So we're going to look at how you see yourself, how you're feeling about yourself, how you see and feel about the other person, and how you feel about the relationship. Okay? And then we're going to do the same with the person that you're asking about. I feel that you are in a focus. For some of you, it's a learning lesson. Some of you, it is a focus of equal partnerships, of getting into partnerships of all kinds, creative, collaborative partnerships, and also about committed relationship. For some of you, this could be marriage, but I definitely get a lot of artists here. And I hear someone saying, I don't want to lose myself in relationship. I don't want to lose myself, my career. So there could be something about not giving up a career, not giving up something that you do, but you also want to be in this relationship. So let's look at where you're at, how you see yourself. Okay, working, 3 of Pentacles. And then we're going to look at is how you see the other person. The High Priestess, Pisces energy. So are they a bit of a mystery to you, soul story number 3? And now we're going to look at how you feel towards the other person and the relationship, 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So 3 Pentacles, either you're working on something, or this could be a business relationship or turn into a business relationship. The High Priestess is telling me you don't really know exactly how this person feels or what they want. Now, it makes me think that you could have met this person through work or work situation, or you're collaborating together, or you're consulting, and maybe sparks are flying. So let's see what else. Let's see how the other person sees themselves. How does the other person see see him or herself? How does the other person see him or herself? How do they see themselves? 9 of Wands are coming off. Very strong, a lot of inner strength. They might keep to themselves a bit. Now let's see how the other person views you or sees you. 3 of Wands. So they do see you as having a lot of integrity. Maybe you're entrepreneurial, you've got a lot going on. I feel you've met this person through work, or you work together, or it's some kind of creative connection. Maybe you do the similar thing. Now let's look at how this person feels about the relationship. Okay, how do they feel about you in regards to relationship? The Moon. Okay, there's some uncertain. So you've got the High Priestess there, and you've got the Moon. So I want to get a little more clarification there, because this person is not really wanting to reveal everything. Or they're very mystical, very magical. Maybe they're a tarot reader or psychic, or do coaching or something. But I feel like they're Pisces energy. They could be Pisces, and with the Moon there, they could be Piscean, or they could just feel a lot, maybe an empath. I feel like they spend a lot of time on their own. Maybe you're wondering that. Are they really at home on their own? Yeah, this person definitely spends a lot of time on their own, maybe working alone. I'm getting artists, graphic artists. I'm getting a lot with computers. So either that's you or them, or both of you together. And you're saying we would have a good partnership with this 3 of Wands. We would work well together. Give and take. So you're wanting a give and take kind of relationship. Okay, let me see. Let me tune in. I need insight into the other person. What are their feelings? What are the feelings? Towards story number 3. What are this person's feelings about the relationship? I think they definitely want to work together, want a creative or collaborative relationship. That's for sure. Oh, we got love there. We've got the World. And we've got 3 of Pentacles. So, definitely a lot. And then 2 of Pentacles, working. So, if this is about a working relationship, definitely a go. Definitely a go, 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 go. If this is about romantic, I don't know by the reading. We're going to go on. There's more to do, but you've got a lot there's a very strong connection, a kindred spirit, soulmate connection. This person feels very good about you, feels very good about the relationship. There could even be a connection of love. Now, if this is a previous commitment or partnership or marriage that dissolve, they see you as very loving, they still feel a connection to you, and I feel like this person wants to do work with you or do business with you. That's for sure. That is coming up. This is how they're feeling. I'm going to move these cards over a bit so you can see more. So that's off of the Moon, so we're going to be clarifying that. But then it also shows the World card there. So somehow you're a bit different. Now, you're a bit different to them. Something's different, or they're different to you. Is it cultural difference, religion, viewpoint? But you stand out to them. Let's just keep going. They see the relationship as work, or it can work, or that's collaborative. But so do you. You see yourself as 3 of Pentacles, working together in an entrepreneurship, an entrepreneurial situation. Now, for some of you, I feel some of you that you met this person at work, or they could have been dating someone else and broke up with someone else, or were they dating your friend or someone that you knew? I think they know that this is going to change their worldview. But look at, you've got these 3s. You've got 3, 3, 3. This is about creativity, partnership, divine partnership for creativity, self-expression, soul expression, working together, working in small groups. This is a lot about entrepreneurship, working with someone, consulting, doing creative projects with someone. Now, that doesn't mean that it can't be romantic. We'll see that. And it could be work relationship, and then it goes through some changes. Or you were romantic, and now the change is that it's more just business. So either way, you'll know which one. Either it's work related, work relationship, collaborative, creative, entrepreneurial, or you met working or met online doing something, and then it turns into romantic, or it's romantic and then turns just into business. But I do feel a very strong connection. So these are all clarifying that moon, which it's kind of letting me know you don't either. It's kind of up and down. Something is obscure or obscured in this relationship that you can't quite figure it out. That's why they're reading. So we're going to figure it out. Now I'm intrigued. All right. We're going to stay here all night if I have to. Figure this out. Soul story number 3. Okay, let's see. Now we're going to look at the strengths and challenges that you bring to this relationship. What are the strengths that you bring? And what are the challenges? What's the strength that you bring and any challenges or difficulty? Makes me think you worked with this person or for this person. I'm definitely getting a lot to do with work and money. Maybe this person wants to build something. Okay, so one of the strengths you bring is the Page of Wands, which is movement, insight, creativity, motivation, inspiration. You're also bringing a level of freedom or feeling free, freeing up. 8 of Wands, clarity. You already know you want to be with this individual. With the Page of Wands there, that's blossoming love. With that 8 of Wands, clarity, insight. You respect this person. There's a lot of respect here. You respect what they do. You respect how they work. Okay, now we're going to bring, what are the challenges? Well, one challenge is the 5 of Wands, which could be struggle or strife. But 5 of Wands means also persistent effort. The higher octave of the 5 of Wands is not to argue, not to be combative, and not to struggle or move into the vibe of strife, but to have persistence or persistent effort, persevere. So you may bring a lot of fiery, let's do it, let's go, let's get this done, let's go, let's do this, let's get this done, let's go. You may bring all this energy, right? And which can be good, but you have to temper it a bit. Okay, let's see if there's any other challenge. Okay, you're bringing a Tower. I think you rock this person's world. Because how did they see you? They saw you as a 3 of Wands. You're rocking some kind of, it's a challenge, it's a difficulty. There could have been some instability in your past. You've got that Mars energy, but it may be that you really want to shake things up with this individual. Okay, maybe you're seeing the big picture, the potential. They're not quite seeing it. But I feel they will. Got that 9 of Wands there. That's how they see themselves as strong. Let's see what this person's strengths are and what the difficulties or challenges are. What are the challenges they bring? Okay, first we're going to look at what are the strengths they bring. Because you definitely see them as you kind of see them as, you want to bust their tower down. You kind of see them walled in, and you want to open that up or open it back up. And I kind of feel they want you to. Whoops, let's see. Here we go. What's those cards that fell? Okay, those are definitely challenges. We've got the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. I'm going to put those in the center because I kind of feel like that's your energy. That's both of your energy right now, feeling a little stuck. Maybe not wanting to hear something, maybe feeling a bit of anxiety. about where is this going. If there's a decision to be made, you're like, okay, is it going to go in my favor? Is it going to go in the favor to bring things, to fruition? This is the strengths they're bringing. 9 of Pentacles. See, you're bringing the 6 of Pentacles, they're bringing the 9 of Pentacles. So there is a level of abundance or financial abundance with this individual, but they're very much alone. I'm going to go back to that. They're on their own because you've got the 9 of Pentacles here, the 9 of Wands. You see them as the High Priestess, so they're a bit, you can't quite get in there to figure them out, or they're not opening up as much, or they do, that you feel the connection with them. You feel it's worth working through it, but you kind of feel them as a island a bit. And then with the Moon card, they could have a little bit of depression too. So those are the strengths. Let's see the strength. Hierophant. So you kind of see them as a teacher. They're a teacher, they're a guide. They bring a level of stability. Let's see what else. Now let's look at any challenges. Is the Knight of Wands. They could have moved around a lot or been in and out of your life quite a bit. So there's something with the Moon. There's some instability emotionally, or with what they do with work, or more likely emotionally. With the Moon there, Pisces energy, High Priestess Pisces, but the Knight of Wands has a lot with this energy pattern that I feel and see from this person. They're either in and out a lot, or uncertain, or up and down, or they could do very well and then be despondent, or there could be some depression, or again, because I feel them going within a lot, or on their own a lot, or I've got to work late, I got to do this, I got to do that. Here's another challenge, is the 4 of Wands. Well, how is that a challenge? Let's see. They're completing something, so they could have been out of a relationship. That may be it. Soul story number 3. This person may still be in a relationship they have to finish with, or they finished with a relationship and they're not emotionally healed yet. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They're either still in a committed relationship of some sort, or they've gotten out of it, but they are not totally healed yet. But they definitely have a connection for you. They value you. I'm getting they're not. I don't know if they're ready yet. Okay, we're going to look further. Now we're going to look at the overall. Ooh, that's a good one. We're going to look at the overall compatibility. Okay, let's look at how compatible you really are. There's a lot of anxiety. It makes me think you've had some discussions already. Like, should we? I want to. We're so good together. Well, I don't know. Or they're going through a divorce or separation, or even if it is an ex, if there's children involved, they've got some anxiety, or they've got their own anxiety. One of you or both of you have anxiety and feel stuck that you're not able to move forward yet. So now let's look at compatibility. What's the compatibility with you? Well, definitely a lot of compatibility with work stuff. I can definitely see that in a friendship. Some kind of partnership. Okay, Empress, creativity, fertility, abundance. The 3 energy, and you had those 3s already. So definitely compatibility with work, with creativity, with partnership. You've got a 9 here, 9 there. So there is some ending. Perhaps they're ending a relationship. Or they're still working through or processing through a past relationship. I've got 3 9s here, which is 18, and which breaks down to a 9. So they're either one of you, maybe are you the one that's out of a committed relationship? There's a lot about endings here. Whether you're ending something with this person, they're ending something with someone else. or you're ending something. It's showing me, and I get this psychically through that are you ready yet, or are they ready? And there's a lot of thinking about that, dreaming about that, mulling things over. But the compatibility is the Empress, which is fertility, abundance, projects, creativity, creative expression, which can be a very loving, nurturing relationship. I just don't know if it's partnership. So let's see what else. Compatibility. Let's look at any messages as to what to do. Not yet. 7 of Cups, you're uncertain. But either one of you is not certain about where this relationship is going or what to do. But every time I ask about creativity or friendship, collaboration, yes, Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. One of you or both of you may have those placements, or that's just the energy of freeing up and being creative. So if this is like an office romance, or you met online or met work, or you want to work together and then you're wondering, is it going to go into something more? I feel at this point, now this could change, and again, as always, this is a general reading, so trust your own intuition. It feels like there has to be decisions of what direction. And then we've got the Knight of Cups as far as what to do. So again, there's a lot of love, there's connection. You've got the roses there. There's I feel like you either work together or are working together or going to collaborate, or there's a kinship, kindred spirit energy, maybe part of the same social group, or maybe you met online or through a workshop online or in person. There's something about, especially also with, what did we get here? Oh, let me see. Well, with the teacher, with the Hierophant can be the teacher, or something about teaching. But it is showing that it's not yet, the dynamics yet are uncertain. So let's get some other cards to see. Well, let's look at the runes. My new runes I got from Siggy. Amazing Radiant Light subscriber. Let's see. Okay, we've got answer. It's a test. Anzu's answer. It's a test. It has a lot to do with signals. Read the signals. It has to do with communication. Let's see, we'll get a little more clarity here. Okay, then we've got, okay, or your, something bouncing back. Okay, but then we've got Thuraz, the thorny, difficulty, challenges ahead. Okay, you've got challenges ahead. So if this is okay, texting back and forth, connecting, let's get together, let's do this, or let's work on this, or let's see where this goes, or let's hang out again, you still go into a thorny patch. I want to see, why do you go into the difficulties? It still shows there's going to be challenges. Okay, why do they, is the challenge for soul story number 3? What's the challenge in this soul story? Another person, it could be. You've got Laguz here, or intuition. They're timid. There's sometimes Laguz, that's the feminine aspect. So it could be another person around, or another woman around, or it could be that somebody's timid or shy or fearful of getting hurt. There could be fears coming up, or I'm not ready. And then Othilla, there could be something that they have to get out of financially, a house, property, or this could be traits that they've inherited, meaning, or you've inherited, meaning, a preconceived notion of how something needs to be, or how it needs to unfold, or what a particular relationship looks like. But if this is about partnerships or inheritance, this could be that you do get the money, you do get the funding, and you're able to move forward. So if this is about a specific partnership, it reads a bit differently. It reads that you're on the right track, keep with it, and that there will be some kind of, for one or both of you, inheritance or some kind of payout or insurance payout, or you get the funding, whether through, crowdfunding, or this could be about a house. So if there's issues around a house, there would be a sale of property. Wow. Okay, let's get some further messages here. Sale of property. Knight of Cups. Now see, you could be the Queen of Wands. You're ready to go. And even though you see them as the High Priestess, they're seeing themselves as the Knight of Cups. So I would say they're not quite ready for commitment. Either they're already committed or they're out of a commitment and they're processing, or they're at a different place. Okay, if that makes sense to you. Let's get some further messages about this connection, about this union. I have a feeling you came into this person's life rather quickly, kind of maybe threw things off a bit. I'm getting a lot of different soul stories. This soul story number 3, you've got a lot of soul stories. I get even somebody that was married and you came in and started hanging out or dating, and maybe there's feelings, or you could have started dating somebody and you're wondering where it's going. So let's get further messages. Definitely, if you haven't talked to this person, you're going to be talking really soon. Maybe you're talking as I'm doing this reading. You're definitely freeing up. Less fear. Okay, let's see. Avoiding, blocking, escaping, pushing away. So someone's avoiding. And I would have to say it's probably the other person, because you're seeing as the High Priestess, but they're also the Moon. So there could be a little issue too with drinking, one or both, or some escapism. Now, mind you, it could be drugs, drinking, alcohol, it could be Netflix, it could be taking that, it could be just tuning out, food or tuning out. Oh, Mirror, share your feelings. Shared feelings. Well, this to me is answer, and this is communication. So you're probably going to be talking about it. And maybe you've been avoiding, or they've been avoiding, and then it's like, okay, let's talk about this. Let's see where this goes. Confusion. There we go. You're puzzled. It's unsettled and unclear. But honestly, soul story number 3, as I'm looking, I'm doing tarot, but I'm also channeling, and I'm really stretching psychically to like look in the future. It doesn't look like it's clearing up. Now that doesn't mean it doesn't in a month or two. This is a timeless reading. That doesn't mean that but either this person or you have other options, or they're just not certain of what, should they go in this direction, and there's some anxiety around it, either on your end or their end or both ends. And then it shows, that 8 of Swords kind of withdrawing and not moving, not moving forward. Okay, then we've got the Chase, preparation, relentless pursuit, victory. Oops, there we go. So I also feel, I'm hearing them, be careful what you wish. You may get this person, or it may change over time, but then you're going to be seeing some kind of situations being revealed. Because I'm not sure they know what they want. So they could pursue, but I don't know if it's going to be sustained. Okay? Let's get more insights for soul story number 3. Here we go. Transitional love. You're attracting a relationship that serves a transitional role. Could be a perfect pastime. There it is. And that's why you've got the Seven of Cups for options, new opportunities, options, focusing on your career, other things in your life, other goals, other people, being open. So if you're dating this person or whatever the connection is, whatever type of relationship, even if it's a business relationship, it's just saying keep your options open, because there's going to be offers. You know, be in the energy that you are, that Venusian energy. But yeah, if this is a relationship, it's showing it's transitional. And that's what I'm feeling. So that card is just backing it up. Okay, let's get some more information. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Just what I was saying. Interference. Be cautious not to allow others to get in the way of an upcoming relationship. Think for yourself. Well, I feel like there is something or someone, whether it's someone present in the present or someone in the past, you know, or a mindset about relationship. There is interference in this relationship. And also you have Eight of Swords, which is the card of interference in relationship. It can be. Whether someone else is interfering or the person is interfering. And then we've got opposites attract. Someone may enter your life who's very different from you. You will complement each other. Well, I feel that's this person. They see you as different somehow. Because you've got the World card here, remember? You've got the World card. So they see you as different. So I don't know, are you one? And I hate to say that, because to me, it's not like people say, oh, it's a race or religion. Because not everybody that's of a different race, it's so different. Or of a different religion, it's so different. Some people are, though. Some people are very married to their religion or married to their race. That, you know, they're very attached to this is, you know, this is how I am because I was born here, or I was born in the United States, you know, so this is how I am. Or I was born in Europe, or I was born in England, so France, this is how I am. I was born in Canada. Now, sometimes those are differences. You know, if somebody hasn't traveled a lot and they meet somebody that's traveled a lot, that's going to be a difference. If somebody's a homebody and somebody else likes to be out and about more, you know, that's going to be a difference. So there is some difference in this relationship and inherited. So it could be that's it. You know, like I once met somebody, we didn't date because I wasn't in the mood to just casually date someone, but we were friends. But I could see this person, and this is an example of Ophila, they had to go into the family business. They were an attorney. They had to go into the family business. They were in politics. That's so not my world, and I'm not interested in that. You know what I mean? But I like this person as a friend. We had great conversations. We spent, you know, great pastime together, hanging out. But I wouldn't want to be in that world. They were very much into society, and, you know, but they inherited that type of world, that type of lifestyle, that it was very set. You go to this school, that school, you go to get this degree, then you go to law school, then you do the society thing, you do the fundraise, you do this, you do that. You know, it was just passed on. That's Ophila. So there could, whether it's on your end or their end, there's something very different, maybe about what you view life to be or what you want in life, maybe your goals. There are some differences there that are interfering, at least on this person. On their perception. On yours, you can free up from that, you know, or maybe you need to free up from that. You see what I'm saying? You read it how it is. But I do feel this is a transitional type situation. I feel I'm hearing to keep your options open, that there are more options coming in your life and in relationship. And I feel like there's something that you're learning from this situation, but also something that you're gaining. Now, is that just a lot of knowledge about yourself or about people, about relationships, or they're helped you with something, you're helping them with something? I mean, there's definitely a lot of cooperation. You know, there's with the Three of Pentacles there. They've got the Three of Pentacles. That's why I'm saying I feel like you work into working together. You're better off as workmates or colleagues or friends, you know. They could greatly help you with something, is what I'm hearing. Okay, then we've got love who you are. You are a divine, delightful, and deserving wonderful things in life. All the wonderful things in life has to offer. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Keep your options open, soul story number 3. Keep your options open. This is about keeping options open. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. That's what this is. This is a gift, and you're going to understand what the gift is. But it's transitional. It is a gift for you. I agree. I think that's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, Radiant Soul Light, I've really enjoyed tuning in for you. I've hoped you like this reading. I'm going to do some more of these. I have a few more of these planned where we go in a little more in, just a little different way of reading. Anyway, let me tune in for your Soul Insights mantra. Oh, I forgot the Astro Dice. Forgot the Astro Dice. I'm so in this. Okay, let's put this here. I can feel the disappointment with some of you, but I got to say what I'm getting psychically and what's coming out from the cards psychically. Okay, soul story number 3. Let's give the best inside information, predictions, direction. What does this dice have to say? The approach to this situation. Well, you've got Venus, but it's in Sag. And Sag, maybe you're Sagittarius, but Sag, the key phrase for Sag is don't fence me in. And this kind of reminds me of Sag, the openness and bluntness and wanting to get over miscommunication. And then you have it in the 9th house. So this could be a long distance relationship, or it could be a relationship with someone that seems foreign to you or different, or from another country, another land, another something. Something is different about this connection. But the best thing to do is Venus and Sag is to allow space, allow the differences. That's 7th house now that moved over. Allow space, allow the differences, and allow open communication. Allow yourself to learn. Again, there's a gift here. There's a gift in this situation. You may be freeing up. That may be your strength, is the ability to free up and move on. Okay? Help others move on or bring clarity. Maybe you're the one clearing things up because it's showing up as your gift. Maybe to become untangled from something and move on. All right, there we go. Soul story number 3. Let's see. Your soul insights mantra is, I'm able now to follow the inner prompting of my heart and soul. Much peace and light. Take good care. Give yourself a big hug, and I wish you so much abundant feelings, expression, and experience of love.